The sunlight on the garden hardens and grows cold. We cannot cage the minute within its nets of gold. When all is told, we cannot beg for pardon. Now, those words are really, really serious, aren't they? The sunlight on the garden hardens and grows cold. It does. We cannot cage the minute within its nets of gold. Has anyone had any success at caging the minute lately? Right? It just goes. We are just witnessing this extraordinary journey of life, minute by minute by minute. When all is told, we cannot beg for pardon. Well, meaning, would you like to raise your hand and say, stop? Stop the aging process for just 1 second, please. I'd like to just not grow older for 1 little second. Give me a second. Give me a pause. Remember what is it, the Broadway show? Stop the world, I want to get off. I mean, yes. Couldn't we just have like a pause? Just 1 little pause? I was 50 years old just like a day or 2 ago. And then I looked around and I'm 67. I don't know what happened, 67. I wrote an email. I sent an email to someone and said to him, I said, you don't get my sense of timing. I said, and when you get to be my age, you'll get it. I said, you still think you have a lot of time. So the sunlight in the garden hardens and grows cold. I love those words. We cannot cage the minute within its nets of gold. When all is told, we cannot beg for pardon. We can't. We can't. This is as Buddhist as any concept in the world. Someone said to me recently about our Sangha, he said, people are always talking about dying. He said, I noticed every time someone's talking about death and dying. And I laughed, because I enjoyed that, and I was thinking about it. Is there anything more important to know than that? Is there anything more important to know than that? That we cannot beg for pardon. We better really make use of the time that we have. Our freedom as freelances advances toward the end. The earth compels upon it sonnets and birds descend. And soon, my friend, we'll have no time for dancing. That's the next little bunch. Now that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Is anybody getting depressed? Remember, I asked you a while ago, are we having a good time? We're not now, are we? I'm not. Yes. Hardened in heart anew. So I think this is really the glory and the tragedy of being humans. Every day, hardened in heart anew, right? We soften and we harden, we soften and we harden. The heart hardens in this world that we have to live in. And then I would say that that meditation helps us to unharden the heart. Hardened in heart anew, but glad to have sat under thunder and rain with you, and grateful too for sunlight on the garden. So I read this to you. I lost one line. I read this to you because I think that this is profoundly what Buddhism is about. At that point, it is just stark, right? It is just stark. It's just saying, kids, you ain't got much time. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? You can live in the relative. You can live in the relative, which is where the world is. Meaning then that you can and I can try to have as much as we can have to make ourselves feel comfortable to have. Or we can set our sights towards the star. Set our sights towards the star, towards the idea of the absolute, towards the idea of becoming what we truly are, which is, are you ready? I'm going to tell you what you truly are, Nicholas. Is everyone ready? Susan, let me tell you what you are. I can't. The reason why I can't tell you what you are is because it's beyond words. No word. Remember, we cannot cage the minute within its nets of gold. We cannot say what we are. No one can say what they are. I mean, even the most enlightened being, the Buddha said, I am awake. I guess that's close, that's words.